Hello, everyone. Welcome to the VGA Podcast. It's Caleb and Alex back with you again with episode 48. Good morning, Alex. We're recording this early in the morning for me.
Yeah, good morning. How you doing?
Doing pretty good, pretty good.
You tired? You awake?
I'm awake. I got a good night's sleep, so I'm doing good. I'm excited for this episode because today we're going to be talking about Sonic the Hedgehog 3, which you made me watch the first two before this came out because I hadn't seen them, and so I'm excited to talk about all of them.
Which I want to rate the first two as well. We could just rate them. We don't need to talk about it a lot, but yeah. I still want to see the ratings for the first two.
Yeah, that sounds good. I have my ratings for them, so. And then after that, we're going to be talking about episode 4 of the Star Wars show Skeleton Crew. And then we're also going to be doing a video game music trivia and possibly playing Guess the Game. So we got a jam-packed show today.
Yes, let's do it. I'm excited.
All right, well, let's just get right into it. Let's talk about Sonic the Hedgehog 3. So I just this week watched Sonic the Hedgehog 1 and 2 for the first time to get ready for this, and then went and watched Sonic 3 yesterday. And you've watched these before. I know you and your kids have watched them, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen the first two a ton with the kids.
Nice. Yeah, and you took them to see Sonic 3. I saw the picture. Very nice.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So we're going to be giving a score and talking about it just overall without any spoilers, and then we'll give a spoiler warning and go into more in depth of the movie. But yeah, Alex, if you want to give your score first, and we can also talk about Sonic 1 and 2. I can give you my scores for those and then see how they compare with yours after you talk about your score for Sonic 3, or however you want to do it.
Okay. Yeah, I don't care. Maybe I'll just list the first two scores for 1 and 2 first.
Yep.
And then I'll get into 3. So I personally think that for me, each movie gets better and better. So I loved the first one. I saw it, in 2020 when it came out. Yep. I would give that a 6 out of 10. I thought it was better, better than average, on our scale, 5 being average. I think it was a better than average video game movie. I was pleasantly surprised. And I remember when the trailer first came out, it looked like that ugly Sonic. I don't remember.
Yeah, I remember
don't know
that.
If you remember that?
Yep.
Yeah. And they listened to the fans and changed it. And I wonder if they would have kept that design, if this would have gotten to 3 movies or not.
I kind of doubt it, but I'm glad they listened.
I am too. That's the one, they listen to the fans. And ever since then, I think the fans have kind of trusted them to make these movies because they're listening. And you can kind of tell it reflects, in the movies. But yeah, the first one, 6 out of 10. I thought it was a great start. Second one, I thought was even better. I would give a 7 out of 10. And the third one, I thought for me, it was even better. I'd give it an 8 out of 10. So kind of each one, in my opinion, got better and better. And specifically with the third one, getting in details with that, they brought, my favorite character in all of Sonic, Shadow.
Yep.
And I thought the action, again, improved. There's a ton of Easter eggs, of course, in this. I thought the acting was good. Jim Carrey kind of playing double time. So he was great in it. Keanu Reeves as Shadow I thought was perfect. It was fun. It was just a fun movie, and the acting was good, and it was heartfelt, and they did keep, the main point of Shadow's backstory. They changed a little bit, but for the most part, they actually kept in his kind of origin story per se. So I'm glad it kind of gotten into the heavier themes a little bit and, a little more emotional. I thought they did those scenes great. And yeah, I really, really enjoyed it. And the kids loved it too. These movies are ones that adults like us can enjoy and kids. So I think they do a good blend of it all.
Yeah, for sure. I think my scores are pretty much exactly the same. I thought Sonic 1 was really fun. I didn't even see it, so obviously I didn't really expect much from it. So I gave that one a 6. I thought it was a good start to the franchise. A kind of human heavy, so not as good of action as the later ones. So I didn't think it was as good as the other ones. I agree with you. They just keep getting better and better in my eyes. Like Sonic 2 was better. It had, more characters, better action for sure. I really enjoyed that movie. I gave that one a 7. And then for
they did Knuckles good too. in that one.
Knuckles was good. I thought the voice acting casting for all those characters have been great. Sonic, Knuckles, Tails, all those have been really spot on.
Yeah.
And then Sonic 3, I really enjoyed this movie. All of the characters were great. The action was even better than the last one. The pacing was good. It was very fast, but it works for this movie.
No pun intended.
Yeah, gotta go fast. And I thought the writing was handled really well. There was a lot of really funny moments. There were also some really heavy moments that going into this movie, you know, being a fan of Sonic, I kind of know what happens. And I was a little worried, like, how are they going to, like, broach this subject? But they did a really good job. It has a lot of heart. They handled some mature themes really well that works for both kids and adults. And dude, Jim Carrey is such a good Robotnik. I was laughing so much at him in this movie. Like,
he's so good.
I don't know if that character was played by anyone else, if it would work the same way, but having Jim Carrey play that part is just so good.
Yeah, seriously. Like, if there's any other actor, like, I feel like these movies wouldn't be, like, held as high.
Yeah,
you know?
for sure.
Because Jim Carrey elevates it, man.
Yep.
Perfect.
Sonic Adventure 2 is my favorite Sonic game, and this kind of just felt like watching a live-action version of it, and it was great. This series has been great, and I think it just is going to keep getting better, hopefully, because this one did.
Yep. I mean, and I already confirmed a Sonic 4, so
that's cool.
So, I mean, shoot, who knows? And of course, you know, the post-credit scenes and all that, so, which we can get into spoilers. I don't know if you stayed for those or not.
Yep, I did.
Yeah,
I did.
Another thing I really liked about this movie is I don't know, like you kind of hit on that with Jim Carrey. Like sometimes there's such like just like I know with Jim Carrey and Robotnik, a lot of it is like kind of slapstick humor, but there is some like subtle humor too.
There is,
especially the relationship with him and Agent Stone. Like it's just. Like, I don't know, it just cracks me up, but it's also like heartfelt too.
Yeah, it is, and I feel like their relationship gets better each movie too. Like I really liked Stone in this movie.
I did too, and like he's like purposely like melodramatic, and it's hilarious. But like, the characters are just so good, and like you kind of mentioned, less humans in this one.
Yep.
But I actually don't mind Tom.
I don't either. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't mind him, and you know their relationship, you know, kind of like. Evolved, you know, father son, you know, and it kind of reflects with Shadow, you know, they're kind of opposites. They even say that in the trailer, right? Like, I watched the trailer. The line in the movie where she's like, he's kind of like you, but with a different outcome.
Yeah,
like you could have been him, pretty much.
Yeah, definitely.
But no, I thought the parallels of Shadow and Sonic, they did really good. And Sonic or Shadow, I mean, he's just. Shadow is so dramatic, and I love it. Yeah,
and they did him well in this movie. They made him so cool.
They did. They made him like look cool, and you know, I love Keanu Reeves, so he sounds good. Action's good. Like, and my kids loved Shadow.
Nice, yeah. One thing that's funny that it isn't a spoiler because it's from Sonic the Hedgehog 1, but in Sonic the Hedgehog 1, when he's like peeking in the window and watching the movie. It's Speed, and Sonic says something about Keanu Reeves, which I think is really funny. That's when they got him to play Shadow.
And I think in this movie, wasn't there a question that Robotnik asked his? Well, I don't want to spoil it. The other person, like he was kind of quizzing him, see how smart it was. So he said something about, what was the speed of? Yeah, or the mouth
speed
prowler,
of the
the speed, or yada yada. Yeah,
that's funny.
Yeah, it's funny. There's a lot of kind of like pulp culture. Like even when he called like Shadow Hot Topic, I was kind of getting a chuckle out of it, you know?
Yep, for sure.
But yeah, I think you're right. The pacing was great. Like it was never bored. You know, it was good pacing. Characters are great. It almost felt like this one almost felt like a Mission Impossible movie, but with hedgehogs and
yeah,
like, you know, like that's a heist. True. And like I don't know.
Yeah. I can see that.
Yeah, I enjoyed it, and I can't wait for the next one, which we could talk spoilers to get into more. But
yeah, let's go ahead and get into spoilers. Unless you had something else.
No, we can get into spoilers.
All right, so spoiler alert for Sonic the Hedgehog 3. Highly recommend go see it. It's a very fun time at the theater.
Oh, yes, for sure.
Fun movie.
Kids, family.
Yep.
Go see it.
All right.
So yeah, like a ton of Easter eggs in this movie, right? Like
Yeah.
I thought the whole Chow restaurant was hilarious.
Yep, the Chow Garden. That made me smile. I spent so much time in the Chow Garden in Sonic Adventure and Sonic Adventure 2.
So did I. I loved that. And then of course, the end credit scene, which I guess isn't really an Easter egg. It's more of just a setup.
Yep.
But they had what was it? Robot or Metal Sonic or whatever
Sonic.
you call them.
Yep.
Yeah, well, they had a lot of them, and then they teased
Amy Rose.
Amy, right?
Yeah.
Amy, which I knew she was going to come in eventually.
Yeah,
it was only a matter
too.
of time.
And she's never been my favorite, but they made her look pretty cool. So if we could get like a cool Amy, I would be down for that.
Yeah, and I'm just curious, if maybe we because I know Robotnik died, but like with these Metal Sonics, I mean, maybe they start playing with like, going in the future, like some of the games or even the shows.
That's true.
And like they see like a future like Robotnik or a different timeline or whatever.
And I feel like with Metal Sonic, they kind of kept it open where they could have had him like teleport in and save Robotnik if Jim Carrey does want to come back. And if he doesn't, they just leave him for a while.
That's true. So, they could have had, maybe there'll be like a flashback in next movie of like a future Robotnik saving him.
Exactly.
Like Metal Sonic or something. Yeah. Like sending Metal Sonic. Yeah. So they definitely kept it open enough to where, it could be anything.
Yep.
But
did you stay for the after credit scene?
I did. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. So it was confirmed that what I knew, like there's no way Shadow is dead, but yeah, it confirmed that Shadow's still alive.
Yeah, I knew that too. They're not going to kill Shadow in one movie.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh man,
dude,
I lost my train of thought.
My favorite part of the movie. This is kind of jumping around a little bit, but when Shadow and Sonic fought, especially after they got the emerald, they both got the emeralds. It looked like a freaking live action Dragon Ball Z movie. That action was so cool.
That's exactly what I thought when I was watching. I'm like, this is Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah. Them zooming all around the planet, punching each other through mountains. It was so good.
That was awesome. And like the music was really cool.
Yeah.
And of course, when they were fighting the robots in space, they played what's it, Live and Learn or whatever that song's called.
That's the one.
That got that got me all pumped and ready to go. They did the little pose together.
That could have been corny, but it worked, man. That worked so well.
Oh, I loved it, dude. Yeah. I loved it. I was like all smiles at that point.
Yeah, for sure. Me too.
Yeah, they didn't play Play my song, man.
Yeah, I forget what it's called, but
why? I forgot what it's called too, but
they did do good with the music. They had a lot of songs I did not expect, but yeah, that one.
Oh yeah, Escape from the City, the City Escape song.
That's a good one. Maybe they're
going
holding
down San Francisco. Oh, everyone wants that song, man. That song's great, classic.
Yeah, so good.
I think some of my favorite scenes were honestly Shadow with the flashbacks.
Yeah, they handled that really well with him and Maria. Yeah. It was pretty emotional for the most part. Like they did not let up on the emotion of that.
No, they did that great. Just those flashbacks of her playing guitar for him and watching the movies, and he's kind of conflicted. They do like a really good job on that, like with their relationship. And of course we know where it's going.
Yep.
But I mean, I don't know if an average moviegoer would, a mom or dad that has never played games are going to be like, oh.
Or even kids nowadays that haven't played like Sonic Adventure 2. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true, yeah. But I thought they did that great, and I was worried that they were going to, I don't know.
I was half convinced they weren't going to kill Maria. Like, how do you do that in a kids movie? But I guess kids movies
maybe they take her away or something.
Like even Disney movies are all sad.
Oh yeah.
So
well, yeah, like a freaking Scar killing Mufasa.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah.
But they did change it a little bit because if I remember correctly, it's originally was a they purposely killed her in the game. It was one of the gun agents, and he has like a revenge arc to find that one gun agent or whatever.
Yeah.
Where in this one, it was like don't shoot him.
An accident.
They push him away and it shoots. Shoots the explosion or whatever. But still, though.
Yep.
It was still great, and I loved this. I loved the scenes between Maria and Shadow. Shoot, I almost wish we saw more of that.
Yeah,
I could have saw more of that and been fine with it. Yeah.
Definitely agree. Yeah, they set up Shadow very emotionally, and man, his like teleporting around and him, they did his movements perfectly with him like skating. They nailed Shadow.
Yeah, him skating and his teleportation. It was good action.
They even had his gun, which I wasn't expecting either. They made it like a laser gun, but yeah.
Like Shadow's so cool. He's like, I think he's most people's favorite, right? Shadow. So like they could have easily screwed him up.
Yeah, I'm glad they did not.
He's
the cool Sonic, like the cooler. Cooler, more edgy Sonic.
The hot topic Sonic.
I also feel like Sonic could have been overshadowed, by Shadow in this movie, but they did a good job of also focusing on him and Team Sonic. Team Sonic was great, and their dynamic, and the comedy in this movie was really good. Like with Sonic and with Robotnik and Grandpa Robotnik. That was so funny. Some of his lines were so good.
They were so fun.
Like that moment when he's like, yeah, I know, women in the military. And it's like,
he's like, yes, grandson, I know.
That's a really funny line, but also works for the character who's been, in prison for 50 years. So he's like an old guy.
And even like, I love the cheesiness, man. Like with Agent Stone, you had to like babysit Shadow, and then he's like, "Let's go make some guac." And Shadow's just like, "Revenge guac."
That was such a funny line. Probably my favorite line in the movie. Revenge guac.
It's like so Shadow, dude. But it was great, and you're right. The Team Sonic aspect, I kind of loved. They're still kind of like a newish team, so they're kind of working out the kinks. Yep. And even he said, like Sonic says, I'm still kind of working on his team because he kind of goes off on his own to fight Shadow. The typical, we're a team, but I'm going off my own. Why are you doing that? Why are you going off on your own kind of thing? But it worked. It worked because Sonic needed. It was a good character arc for both. That's why I think I liked it so much. For both Shadow and Sonic, it was a good full circle. Like they were opposite but the same. Like, I thought it was great storytelling, and some of the I thought the movie looked good too. Like when they're sitting on the moon, you can see the Earth, and I love that line with Shadow and Maria. What did she say? Like even when
the light still shines, even when the star is gone, or something like that. Yeah. Like
that's like I thought that was a really good line, and like it makes total sense for his story.
And it was set up well. Like, it was good.
So there's
the CG in this movie it just keeps getting better. It looked awesome. And Sonic's moves, in the first movie, my biggest like complaint was he never rolls up into a ball really and like attacks that way. And they've been adding more and more of that in and making him really feel like Sonic. So yeah, that was good.
So like special effects good, the writing good, fast paced,
surprisingly good. Like I was not expecting Sonic, especially Sonic 2 and 3. I did not expect them to have like this decent of writing.
Yeah, I agree. And like having like an emotional, you're right. Like these movies could easily be just some cash grab. Like I'm trying to think of like compare it to like a video game franchise that's tried this before. But there's something about these movies that... Yeah, that's true.
It honestly feels like the people who wrote this movie and worked on this movie love Sonic and really like stuck true to what Sonic is.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You could tell like they care about the the franchise. And, and again, they had I love how each end credit sequence, like it's slowly becoming more and more like modern Sonic.
Yeah, I know. I noticed that too, because this one was 3D Sonic.
Yeah, it was like 3D, like still, polygon looking 3D.
Yep.
So I wonder if like Sonic 4 will get to like
Sonic Adventure looking.
Yeah, Sonic. I didn't really notice that until this one. Then I went back like, wait, they are kind of, each one is kind of like more and more modern. I'm like, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, that's really cool.
But I know. See, man, I'm so glad I told you to watch these movies because
Me too.
I was surprised you said you never watched them.
Yeah, I mean, they came out during COVID, so I wasn't going to the theater, and then I just didn't really ever go back and watch them. And I think also the whole like Sonic looking weird before they changed it kind of just like threw it off my radar for a while. But I'm so glad they changed it, and I'm glad you told me to watch them.
Yeah, they're fun movies. Like honestly like a video.
Go ahead.
What's that?
I was going to say, now I need to go watch the Knuckles show.
I will say Knuckles show is not as great.
Okay.
It's entertaining, but like, yeah. Well, the problem with the Knuckles show is it's, lower budget. So you don't see a lot of Knuckles for it being called Knuckles. It's funny though. It has similar humor. Like it's still entertaining.
Okay.
But it's what's the Wayne? It's like Wayne is the main person. Wayne, which is why in this movie
he has
gave the emerald to Wayne.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Because that was kind of out of left field, but that makes sense.
Yeah, like Knuckles and Wayne, like they become super close in the show, so that's why. Yeah.
Gotcha.
But no, like what video game franchise goes to like 3 movies, dude? Let alone 3 movies that everyone loves.
Seriously, I was going to ask, is this the best video game adaptation to movie? Like, as far as length of series, and I can't think of anything else that holds up like this and gets better.
Yeah, like there's some singular game movies that are like okay, but as far as like a trilogy, like I don't think we've had a trilogy where kind of each one gets better and better.
Yeah.
In a video game franchise. Like seriously, I'm trying to think and I don't. Even a lot of movies that are singular movies, Doom, like that was trash. Tomb Raider wasn't that great.
Yeah. How was the Uncharted movie? I never saw it. Did that come out?
Average.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's kind of what it looked like.
Prince of Persia. Man, I remember when that came out, I was so excited because that was like when I loved Prince of Persia. I'm like, this could be such a cool franchise.
Yeah.
And that wasn't that great. Yeah, there's not. What is a good video game movie? That's do people like Mortal Kombat?
I think in like a campy way, maybe.
Yeah.
Borderlands.
yeah. I honestly forgot about that one.
I've heard Detective Pikachu is pretty good. I haven't seen it though.
I watched that one. It was okay. It was good.
Resident Evil movies. Never really watched them, but that has a lot of them.
Those are my guilty pleasures, but they're not necessarily loved.
Yeah. Mario Bros. Movie.
Wasn't that good.
I've heard that's good. I've watched like half of it.
The
Mario movie.
The cartoon one?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, I guess we could.
For live action.
Yeah, for like live action, if you consider. I mean, the Jumanji movies, I wouldn't even consider it a video game movie.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't think there's really much that holds up to this.
No,
Five Nights at Freddy's
3 movies
was just
Rampage, yeah, they're seriously. I mean, I know you have. Isn't there quite a few Tomb Raider, like the older Tomb Raiders with Angelina Jolie, or no? Is there just one?
I think there might have been a couple. I didn't really watch those that much.
I didn't either, but I heard things. So yeah, I think this is definitely one of the better, if not the best, at least if you want to count it like as a trilogy, best trilogy, video game trilogy.
Yeah. And I did want to say, Venom: The Last Dance needs to take note. This is how you do a dance scene. This dance scene was really funny with both Robotniks dancing through the lasers.
It was great. And I noticed they had a dance scene in each movie. In each movie,
I didn't even realize that.
Dance. Yeah, each movie had its own little dance scene, which I kind of like. So like I kind of expect a dance scene in each movie now.
Yeah, and it works for Sonic because I mean he does kind of dance in the games and stuff. So yeah.
I'm all for you do it right and it's loved and you care about the character. I'm all for the cheese, man.
Yeah.
Was there any negatives you could think of? Because we've been all kind of positive.
Sure. I mean, like, it's a good movie and good story, but it's not like anything groundbreaking, I would say. That's probably why I didn't rate it higher. Yeah. Like, it's just a fun movie. It's not like, oh, you have to go see this. This will blow you away. It's like, if you tell someone to go see it, it's like, you're going to have fun. It's not going to be like groundbreaking, earth-shattering.
Yeah.
Trying to think of any other negatives I had. Not really, because I was just having so much fun. Did you have anything?
I know. No, I mean, I agree with you. That's what I was going to say. I mean, this isn't like some groundbreaking, like, oh my God, this is life-changing movie.
Sure, yeah.
But it doesn't need to be. I mean, it's a great Sonic movie. And I'm trying to think of other negatives too. And
if you don't like Jim Carrey, it might be a little too much Jim Carrey.
This is true. If you don't like that Jim Carrey humor, because this is Jim Carrey humor.
For sure.
I mean, I remember the writers and directors said, hey, just do Jim Carrey. Like, I swear, that's what they told him. And so I think I guarantee you half of his stuff is like improvised.
I could believe that 100%.
So yeah, if you don't like Jim Carrey, you're probably not going to care for this humor.
Probably
and it
about
is like
half
cheesy humor.
It is cheesy humor. Yeah.
So if you don't kind of like buy into it, then you're probably going to think it's dumb. Or if you're not like a huge Sonic fan, you might think it's dumb. But if you like that kind of humor, you might think it's like cute and fun. You know?
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. I can't think of any negatives, man. I had so much fun too.
Yeah.
If I had my one negative is they didn't play my my song and he didn't run down San Francisco.
Yeah, that's true. Sonic 4.
That's I swear, dude, if I would have heard that, I would have given it a 10 out of 10. Sonic 4, it better, man.
Yep.
Tell me that's not the best. I think it's the best song in all of
Sonic.
It
is, yeah.
And that's the best opening in a Sonic game. Oh.
Yes, agreed. So good.
But yeah, no, that's all I got, man. I honestly can't think of any negatives. I'm seriously trying to think of a negative right now, and
yeah, that's about all I could think of for negatives.
I mean, I'm sure maybe if after like a rewatch or we think on it longer, we'll probably find more stuff. But yeah, I enjoyed it.
One last thing, a positive. One last thing is, I thought the send-off of Robotnik to Stone was actually weirdly emotional. Yes. Like, that was really well done.
It was.
I like that emotional. Part a
lot. It was. I was like, oh wow, like this is good. Like, number one, I didn't want Robotnik to die.
Yeah.
Quote unquote, I guess if he's dead. Just saying Stone because like
he's like yelling at the screen, Doctor, no!
I love the dramaticness, man. When him and Shadow are watching that, what is that, telenovela or whatever?
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, Gotham should just kill them both. Some of Shadow's lines just cracked me up.
So good. Keanu Reeves plays that.
The more I want to punch you.
He plays that straight man in a comedy really well.
He does. I love it. And I can't wait to rewatch this when it goes on Paramount.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, I think that's all I had. Great movie.
That's really fun. Fun movie. And I can't believe we're talking about a Shadow, and a Sonic movie, and I would have never thought.
Yep.
Never thought of at least being good, I should say.
I'm gonna go replay Sonic Adventure 2 now.
Oh, seriously. That first level slaps, man.
Yeah, it does.
But one last thing. Before we go, I know I said that a couple things. What new characters do you think they are going to bring into Sonic 4? Because I mean, they obviously already teased, a couple.
Yeah.
And I guess Metal Sonics. But what about like what's the name? Rouge or Rogue the Bat or whatever?
Yeah, Rouge would be cool.
Or Silver.
Yeah.
The Hedgehog.
What about Big the Cat? What would you think about
that? I saw people say that. I think that would be hilarious. And the second you bring Big the Cat in, you knew this franchise made it. The fact you could bring that in.
True. What about that Robotnik robot you play as in Sonic Adventure 2? I could see maybe something like that. It's staying around like after Robotnik's dead and it coming to life and becoming its own thing.
Yeah, I could see that. Like, I'm looking at some characters right now. It's on my phone. Man, there's so many. Obviously, we're getting Metal Sonic. It has to be connected to Robotnik, right? They have to be doing like a future plotline or like different dimension where Robotnik comes back.
Yeah, probably.
They have to.
I think that makes sense.
I think if they do something like that, I think like Silver the Hedgehog would, because I believe he's in like a future. Let me look him up.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not too familiar with
Silver the Hedgehog's friend during the future of Sonic's dimension.
If I were to guess, I would guess maybe Rogue, maybe Cream the Rabbit.
I think, yeah.
Definitely Amy we saw in Metal Sonic. Possibly Big, and then after that, I think they might start getting into like more Silver. Some of the other ones that I'm not too familiar with.
Yeah, there's a ton that even I don't know.
Yeah.
Like there's a ton, but I agree. I think, Rogue the Bat,
or
obviously
Rouge.
Amy,
it might be Rouge. I forget now.
Rouge, Rogue, I don't know, whatever.
I think it is Rouge.
Amy, Rouge. Okay, yeah, Rouge, Amy, obviously, Metal Sonic, obviously.
Yep.
And Big, like you said.
Maybe Big. We'll see if they can pull it off. I don't think he's very many people's favorite character, but we'll see.
I mean,
hey, if Big's in, then Froggy.
Hey, man. Like, Vector the Crocodile. I don't remember Vector the Crocodile.
I think I've seen him, but never played any games with him.
Huh. And Espio the Chameleon.
That's where I kind of started falling off of Sonic.
Yeah. Interesting. Some interesting... Like, Princess Sally Acorn?
No. Not familiar.
Interesting. Well, anyways, it'll be fun to see who they keep bringing and adding and teasing.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, they already went big with Shadow and Knuckles and obviously Tails. So.
Yep, they got the big ones.
There's still some, decent sized ones that people will go nuts over.
Yeah, and even though I'm not familiar with them, with how they've treated the characters so far, I'm sure they'll do it well. As long as they keep the same, team.
Yeah. So Shadow's going to come back in the fourth movie, right? And kind of join the team.
Yeah, that's what I would assume. He'd probably show up later.
Yeah, kind of help him out, later in the movie. Yeah, they need help.
Yep.
But sweet.
Cool.
Yeah, that's all I got.
Yep. Fun movie. All right. Let's move on to Skeleton Crew. So, let's talk about Skeleton Crew Episode 4. So, just like our other reviews, we're going to be giving an overview, quick little section where we talk about our thoughts and give it a score. And then we'll give a spoiler warning before we go into spoilers. So, Alex, I'll go ahead and start on this one since you did the last review.
Okay. Yep, that works.
So for episode 4, I thought this was another solid episode. I think I liked the one before a little bit more, but this was still enjoyable. I think I gave the last one a 7 or an 8. I think this one I'll give a 7. It was a little more focused on character development and was a little bit slower. But I liked the setting, learning more about the mystery. Some characters had some more focus on them and some good moments. So I thought this was a solid episode. 7.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm conflicted on this one because I agree, but I also think it's weaker than the other 3. I would give this one a 6.
Okay.
I just feel like while the episode was interesting and the lore was interesting, I don't know, it just felt rushed. Like we didn't have time with this these characters and this world, and I don't know. I didn't fully buy into it just because it happened all so quick.
It did.
Neil, and I liked them focusing on Neil, but I just didn't see how the princess girl or whatever, so fast, trusted him, and saw his way. Like there was a couple things he did that was nice throughout the episode, and then like that convinced.
Yeah.
Like I don't know, it just felt a little rushed. It was a slower episode, but just like what they're trying to tell us felt rushed.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. I didn't like. I still enjoyed it. Like a 6 out of 10. I just don't think as good as the other ones.
Sure, I think it does suffer a little bit more than the other episodes from that Disney 30 minutes kind of in an 8-episode season kind of rushed feeling. Yeah. So I see that.
There were some heavy plots in this, like with kids bringing an army. This whole planet's under war. Like all this craziness on this planet, and I don't know. You just didn't get much time, and you just saw Neil do 2 nice things, and all of a sudden, the princess girl was like, "Oh yeah, we're friends." Yeah. I just wasn't convinced, but I still enjoyed it. It still had that Goonies feel, and and what's his face? Who's the main kid?
Wim.
Yeah, Wim. Just seeing him getting all excited to shoot guns. I don't know. There's something about Wim where like that would be me. Like he's just like showing off, like check this out with some gun, and, like. But yeah, 6 out of 10. I don't think it's anything special, but it's still serviceable and fun.
Yeah. All right, so we'll get into spoilers now. So, spoiler alert for episode 4 of Skeleton Crew. Yeah, when this episode started and they got to the planet, I was like, there's no way they made it home already in episode 4. And it turns out, yep, they had not.
I thought they were going to do like some weird, like, we were gone longer and we thought time works differently on this world. That's why it's hidden or something. I don't know.
It kind of seemed like that.
Yeah, because like, I don't know. So apparently I did like the mystery behind this episode, and I love the idea of like, there's apparently a bunch of at planets.
At blank. Yep.
Yeah, at blank. And I'm very curious how each one differs, and I wonder if they're going to like have to go to another at one and then to see if that map is there, and they have to kind of go through all these at planets.
There were a couple of things in this episode that made it feel a little bit like Fallout, and just thinking about the different planets like that, they almost feel like vaults in Fallout. I wonder if they were running like experiments on like how a planet would survive on their own, and this one like fell into war, and like theirs was like
fell in like order.
Yeah, exactly. So
that's true. And then like, what would the other planets look?
Yeah, and if they all had slight differences, like maybe this one didn't have the robots keeping order and the other one did, and just seeing how that affects things. And then comes the question of who's running these experiments, if it is. And like, that's interesting. I did like the mystery a lot in this. It kept me guessing.
And so like SM33, which, by the way, like is voiced by Nick Frost. Did you know that?
Yeah, I saw that. He does a really good job.
I know. I was like, I didn't know that. I'm like, oh, that's interesting. But so like, why? I want to know the mystery of like why his captain was there. He was there before. 'Cause the whole point is he can't remember, and it ended up being, his captain told him to say that if anyone ever asks.
Yeah,
I wonder what do you think is that?
My theory on that is they were pirates looking for Atten because it's supposed to have like this treasure to it. And so the captain found these coordinates and was like, okay, I'm going to go get the treasure and I'm going to make sure no one else can find the treasure. So he had SM33 destroy the coordinates after taking them, and then told them never tell anyone the coordinates except for me and kill anyone who asks. And then that's kind of overrode his memory.
Which makes sense. Like, what happened to the captain specifically? Like, did they ever answer that? Didn't we just see him stabbed?
Found him stabbed, which I almost wonder if, like, maybe his crew wanted the treasure too and mutinied or something. But yeah, we don't know yet. Which we might find out more from SM33.
Yeah. So I did like the mystery of that. Like, I'm curious about these other planets.
Yeah.
And why are they so, like, hidden? Like, it's just, it is an interesting overall mystery. And the kid actors, they all did great again. It was mainly focused on Neil. The other ones weren't in it that much.
Yep. Which I like Neil. I like Neil a lot. It
I
definitely kind of rushed through it, but he definitely has his head on straight and was like kind and knew who he was. He wasn't like ashamed to say he was scared. And I thought his scenes with Hannah, I think her name is, were pretty good. They were pretty quick and they had to rush through it. And Hannah is so extra, like her like doing the slide, and then at the end, I laughed so much when she just did a flip for no reason.
I laughed at that too. It's almost like they told her, like, oh, you know, if you want to do a flip when you leave, you can. Or, I don't know, or like she really wanted to do a flip for them or something. Like, okay, just do the flip.
Yeah,
because that was so unnecessary.
It was.
That was extra. Yeah. I mean. It was an average episode. I nothing crazy, but nothing that like got me mad or anything. It was just an episode. It did pick up at the end.
It was a very Disney middle episode where they have to move it along, but they have an idea for an episode to like highlight a character, and so you just have one episode just on that 30 minutes, quick in and out. So yeah, I totally get your sentiments on that.
You could do a whole season just on this episode. Like, there's a lot to pack in.
For sure. Yeah. Learn more about the Troik and how this planet fell into such warlike behavior. Yeah.
Which, at the same time, I get it. You know, this kind of show is supposed to be, you know, their, you know, one journey after the next journey. It's not like they're staying anywhere. So I get it. It's not that kind of show. But even in the context of it just being condensed to one episode, I still feel like this episode could have enhanced it and been longer and delved deeper, even if it's just a singular episode.
Sure, yeah.
But overall, it did pick up at the end with the mystery, so it got interesting, and I'm excited to see where it goes. So.
And SM33 at the end of this episode seemed genuinely like kind of scary when his memory, when she overrode his memory, and he was definitely about to kill a kid. Like,
oh god, yeah. Oh, he for sure was.
He looked pretty threatening, which I like him, so that was pretty interesting to see.
I still don't understand like Jod or whatever. Does he have force powers or not, man? They're trying to play
part of the mystery
so hard, and I know, but like it's annoying me because he could have just like force pushed Smee or SM33 or something.
Yeah.
But instead he just deactivates him, which I get too. But
yeah,
the whole time I was thinking, dude, if you are a Jedi, you could easily do, or you have force power, you could easily do something. Go on.
True.
Unless he's just, that's what I don't get. Is he trying to hide it? Is he not? I know it's part of the mystery.
Yeah. I mean, one of the kids did say, I thought you were a Jedi, and he said, I never said that. So I don't know.
Yeah,
we'll see.
How is he doing all those tricks?
I think they're waiting to reveal that closer to the end. But yeah, I don't know.
Is it going to be one of those things where, like, he says so he's not to the kids, and we'll see, like, a little hint that he actually is, you know, but the kids think he's not?
Kind of hope not. I want to know his story. That's one thing I want to know by the end of this. But I don't know.
I want him to whip out his lightsaber.
That would be cool.
That sounds so bad.
Not near the kids.
Oh.
But yeah, short episode, so I don't think I really have anything else on this one.
There's eight episodes total, right?
Yeah, so we're halfway through.
Okay. So we still got 4 more.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, it's been fun.
Yeah. I've enjoyed it.
I just wish these were longer.
I know. As with all Disney episodes, they could definitely benefit from being longer.
I know we had this conversation every time we review a Disney show, but I just don't understand why everything has to be 25 minutes long and 30 minutes. I get it with comedy shows, but when you have like a normal show.
Yeah, I agree.
25 minutes? What is that going to do? Oh, but
good old Disney.
Whatever. And not only 25 minutes, but like short seasons, you know?
Yeah. And the 25, 30 minutes is like 5 minutes of credits and openings.
Yeah.
And yep.
Yeah, like 6 episodes for Marvel, like 8 episodes for Star Wars. Like, yeah. What happened to like a good hour-long episodes with like 10 episodes? That's like perfect.
Yeah, they probably just don't want to spend the money, to be honest.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, freaking Disney. Man.
Yep.
But yeah, that's all I got on this. It was pretty short and pretty simple.
All right. Video game music trivia. Okay, Alex, I'm going to play you a song, and you're going to tell me what game the song is from. And I can also give you the year that the game was released. And like our other video game music trivias, this one has a theme. So if at the end of the quiz you can guess the theme, you get a bonus point.
All right.
You ready?
Yes, sir.
All right. Here's the first game. What video game is this song from?
Interesting.
Oh, it's so good.
Oh, what year?
This came out in 1997.
1997. Oh. So that's like, is that the 64 era? That sounds like a Diddy Kong or something. I guess like Diddy Kong.
I'm tempted to give it. Yeah, it's Diddy Kong Racing. I'll give it to you.
Oh,
Yes, very nice. Because I was like, what other Diddy Kong games specifically are there? So.
Yeah. Not on 64, just the racing, right?
I think Racing was on the 64. Yeah.
Just that one, I mean, like there's no other.
Yeah.
Diddy Kong games.
I don't think so. Yeah. Did you ever play this?
I did. Mm-hmm.
I love this game. I 100% of this game, and those last few races are really hard. Yep.
That's funny.
Oh, such a good game. All right. Starting off strong. Next one. What game is this song from? I almost said the name of the game because I'm looking at it. What game is this from?
Oh, it sounds familiar. What year is this?
This came out in 2010.
Why does it sound familiar? It sounds like a Mario game too. Like, is this 2010? What came out in 2010 that's Mario? What is that? Is that the Wii? That's the Wii, isn't it?
Yeah. Around then.
Is this Mario Galaxy? Super Mario Galaxy 2, maybe?
Let's see. Wow, nailed the 2. Very nice.
Woohoo!
Super Mario Galaxy 2.
Yeah, I remember the first Super Mario Galaxy being. I was younger than that.
Yeah. Great game. Both of those are good games.
Believe it or not, I've never beat. I don't think I played a lot of Super Mario Galaxy 2.
Really?
Yeah. I played the first one a lot. I don't know if I beat it.
I beat them both. They're both really good. I can't really remember the differences.
Blend in.
Yeah, I can't really remember too much of the specifics of either, but like which one's which. But I remember liking them both.
I wish the 3D All-Star Mario game or whatever. Why did it not include a second?
I don't know.
Mario Galaxy. I don't understand that.
I don't get it either. Because they want to release
it all
later.
3D ones except for this.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's true. They should like add it. Like they should add an update to it where you have it or something. I don't get it.
Yeah, that would be cool. All right, 2 for 2. Let's keep going. What game is this from?
Sounds familiar too. What year?
Okay, so this one, it'll be a little bit of an extra hint. This specific song came out in 2021, but it's originally from a game in 2007.
Interesting. Originally from a game in 2007.
Yes, there was a remake in 2021 that updated the music. So this is the updated music version of it.
Is this... I'm doubting myself, but I'm going to learn not to doubt myself. Is this Mario Galaxy 1?
Let's see. No, I can see why you're doubting it. Dude, Galaxy 2 and Galaxy 1 back to back would be pretty funny.
Yeah. I see, this is... you screw with my head because I make myself think that you would think that I wouldn't do it because I think you wouldn't do it. So I did it. But
it didn't pay off for you, but I like the confidence.
Man, I'm trying to think.
I will say I don't know if you played this specific one, but you played games in this series before. I know.
2007. The only other thing I kind of got a hint of was like it sounds like a platformer, and I'm thinking of platformers in 2007, and it sounds mystical. It sounds like a Spyro.
You want to go Spyro?
Spyro? I don't know. I have no clue which one, but a Spyro game.
Let's see. No, not Spyro.
I feel like I'm gonna know this, but I don't know. You can tell me.
This is Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. Yep. Pokemon music's tough because I know you haven't played like all of them.
I have not, but this makes sense.
Yeah. All right. Moving on. Next one. What game is this song from?
Sounds like Zelda.
Almost Zelda?
What year?
Oh.
What year did this come out?
This came out in 2011.
2011. Ooh. Oh yeah, that would be Skyward Sword, as I was a senior. The Skyward Sword.
Let's see if it's Skyward Sword. No, it's
I
not.
was so confident. Is this?
If I were to guess, I'm pretty sure you played this game. If you haven't played this specific one, again, you played something in this series.
It sounds maybe like Rayman.
Let's see. The Rayman. No.
Dang. Shoot, dude. Why does this? It sounds familiar. I don't know. I'm stumped.
This one's tough. This was Mario Kart 7. Mario Kart.
Okay, I can see that now.
Yeah.
I did play this one, but not nearly as much, to be honest.
Yeah, as 8.
Yeah, as 8. Yeah. Or even some of the older ones.
Sure. Yeah. All right. Next one. What game is this from?
What year?
This came out in 1994.
Oh, the year I was born.
Then you'll definitely know it.
Is it it's giving me Donkey Kong Country vibes, maybe?
Let's see if it's Donkey Kong Country. No, it is not.
Maybe. Maybe it's Metroid. What one would come out then? I think it's Super Metroid.
Let's see if it's Super Metroid. Ooh,
oh my
you're
goodness!
On the right track, but not quite.
Man. Let me see if I have another guess. Let me think. Man. 1994. I don't know. Earthworm Jim. I remember playing the crap out of that.
It is not. Ooh. This is Mega Man X.
Yep.
Yep.
I have
Metroid. Metroid was like, you're getting close.
Yeah.
For sure.
All right. You don't like Earthworm Jim?
No, I like the guess. It just made me laugh. The music of that game is so goofy.
It is. It is.
All right. What game is this from?
What year?
This came out in 2004.
I'm getting... Man. I'm trying to think. Man, these ones are rough.
These are tough ones, yeah.
Let's... I'm trying to think what came out in 2004. That I know. I don't remember the music per se in this, but maybe like a Pikmin game?
Let's see.
I don't know when it came out in 2004.
Let's see if it's Pikmin. Ooh, not Pikmin.
Maybe... you know, maybe like maybe no, it doesn't. No, I doesn't say Paper Mario, but Thousand Year Door. But I don't know if screw it. I'm just gonna guess that. Paper Mario, Thousand Year Door.
If it's Paper Mario, Thousand Year Door. Ooh,
no,
nope.
I don't know.
I'll give you a hint.
Is.
This one does fit the theme of this quiz, but for a different reason, it also fits the theme of this episode.
Interesting.
Maybe not the overall theme, but something else about this episode.
What? So is it a Sonic game then? I'm trying to think of this.
I'll just give it to you because you're not going to get the exact one. This was Sonic Advance 3.
Okay.
I'll give you the points on that. That's a tough one. Like, I don't know if you played that one. I don't think I played Sonic Advance 3. But,
I'm not sure if I did.
Oh, but
if I did, I don't remember it.
Yeah. All right. I'm going to give you some bad news. It gets harder from here, too, so good luck.
It does.
I personally think so, but hey, maybe you'll know them all.
All right.
All right, what game is this from?
What year?
This came out in 2003.
Is this... It sounds like another Mario Kart, but would you put two Mario Karts in one game? See, I'm psyching myself out again. I'm a Mario Kart Double Dash, my favorite Mario Kart game ever.
Let's see if it's Double Dash. No.
Yeah. The only other thing I could think of is maybe like a Mario and Luigi game. I don't know which one.
Let's see. I will give you a hint.
Okay.
Stick with the racing theme, but it's not Mario.
Racing theme, not Mario. Okay.
In 2003.
Let me think here. Maybe...
We've also had this game on Guess the Game, I'm pretty sure.
It wouldn't be F-Zero, is it? F-Zero? No,
No,
okay.
not F-Zero. This is a more obscure one, I would say.
Okay, there's one other. What was this? What was it called? Kirby Air Ride. That's what I'm thinking.
There we go.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yes. Yes.
I feel like that one's forgotten a lot, so I wanted to give you a chance to get there.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that makes sense. And I did play this. Yeah.
I rented that game from Blockbuster like 3 times. Good memories.
Awesome. Good old memories.
All right, next one. What game is this from?
I like it.
Yeah,
what year?
This game has good music. This came out in 2006.
Wait, is this Okami?
Yes, sir, it is. Very nice. I had hints ready to go. Like, you told me recently to play this, and I was going to play it because of the music, but you didn't even need it.
It's great. No, it's great, dude. Gotta play it.
Yep, I do. Especially before the second one.
Yes.
Yeah, just listening through the music, picking them, I'm like, man, I have to play this game.
You love Zelda, so I know you'll love this game.
Yep, for sure. All right, we got 2 more. What game is this song from?
Ooh, I like that.
I will say, I did not know this game had music that went so hard.
What year was this?
This came out in 2011.
I know this. The only thing I can think of is the first thing that pops in my head is no, did this come out that year? What's that Rayman game? The Rayman game we played. Rayman.
The Legends? Rayman Legends?
Yeah, was it that? Maybe. Wait, did that come out in 2011 though? No, that was after.
Yeah, that was definitely after.
Okay,
I will say, I've only played a little bit of this game, and I think you may have played a little bit of this game.
Is this from, the only other thing is that I'm getting another Sonic vibe, and I got Sonic, Generations recently, and it sounds similar. Is this Sonic Generations?
Let's see if it's Sonic Generations. No.
Hey. Man.
This is a hard one.
I like that, though.
I wouldn't have gotten this one for sure.
Trying to see if I have 2011, just a random guess. Maybe. Well, I feel like we've gotten a lot of Nintendo games. Maybe it has to be a Nintendo game. I don't know. What's a Nintendo game? 2011. That was the Wii, I think. Still, let's go Super Mario. What? I don't know. I didn't play a lot of Mario games on the Wii. Super Mario 3D World? No, World was the Wii U. So Land?
Let's see. No, no.
What is it?
This is surprisingly Terraria.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I would have guessed that.
No, me neither.
Whoa.
It goes hard. That's a good song.
Yeah, apparently. Jeez. Wow. Okay. I want to play it now.
All right. Last one. What game is this song from?
What year is this? Sounds familiar.
This came out also the year you were born, 1994.
This is this is I only played a little bit of this, so I'm trying to guess. Is this Earthbound?
Let's see. Holy crap, dude. How did you get that?
Yeah.
I did not think you were going to get that.
I played a little bit of this. Oh, it just sounds
very
like it
nice.
before.
Yeah, it is. So very nice.
I guess that's why it sounds like it.
All right.
Woo!
I'm very surprised, but happily, that's awesome.
Woo-hoo.
All right, so you
how to get
6.
that and miss some of the other ones.
Yeah,
6.
you got 6 out of 10,
point.
so you need a bonus point. So, can you guess the theme for a bonus point? Would you like to go back through the games?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we have Earthbound, Terraria, Okami, Kirby Air Ride, Sonic Advance 3, Mega Man X, Mario Kart 7, Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, Super Mario Galaxy 2, and Diddy Kong Racing. And I will say, this is more about, how do I say this? Not necessarily about the games, but more about the songs themselves in this one. So keep that in mind. And so I'm curious to see if you get this. I have a hint that may give it away, but I'm curious if you get it without the hint. So what's your guess for the theme?
Maybe it's I would say I'm getting like I'm trying to think here. God, you got racing games in there. Got Okami in there. You got building games in there. Huh. Is this maybe the title screens in all these games?
Let's see if these songs are all title screens. I like the guess.
End credit? The end credit scenes?
It's not the end credits either. Okay. Would you like the hint, or you want one more guess?
You can give me the hint.
Okay. This is tough because I think this will give it away right away. I'm going to tell you the names of the songs. Okay. So, the song for Diddy Kong Racing was Frosty Village. The song from Super Mario Galaxy 2 was Freezy Flake Galaxy. The song for Pokemon Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl was Snowpoint City. Mario Kart 7 was DK Pass. Mega Man X was Chill Penguin. Sonic Advance 3 was Twinkle Snow Act 1. Kirby Air Ride was Frozen Hillside. Okami was Upkeeper. Terraria was Frost Moon. And Earthbound was Snowman Theme. So what do you think the theme is now?
So yeah, I'm assuming a snow level, ice level.
Let's see.
Theme. Yeah.
Yes, these are all winter themes.
Winter themes, yeah.
Yeah.
I like the winter themes with Christmas coming.
Yeah. And we did it before, but it was before we had you guess the themes. So I was like, yeah, we could do that again. And there's plenty of snow levels, I'll tell you that.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yep.
Interesting. Okay.
I thought about putting the names like under the pictures of the games, but I figured that I was curious if you'd get it just from the songs themselves to see how wintry these themes are. But yeah.
Yeah, I didn't necessarily get a wintry feel.
Yeah.
Or maybe I will now that I know.
Yeah, I feel like this one kind of has it with the heavy metal, but then also like the Christmas
other one
bells.
with the bell sounding. Ding, ding.
Yeah.
What was the other one with just the bells at the beginning?
Forget now. No, not that one. Might be this one, Sonic. No.
You know which one I'm talking about, though, don't you? Where it just sounds like the ding, ding.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out which one it is. This one doesn't really sound wintry to me, but it is.
No.
Oh, this one maybe? Yeah.
Oh yeah. See, I can get a wintry feel from this.
Yeah. Snow Point City. Yep.
Mm-hmm. That makes sense.
But yeah, I love winter music in games, so I had to bring that one back.
Yeah,
again.
they're always so like mystical and magical and
for sure.
Sweet.
All right.
I wouldn't even give me that point because you given the hint.
I'm giving you a half a point, so you got 6.5.
Okay. All right. Okay. 6.5. Man, that's definitely been one of my worst ones in a while.
That was a tough one. It definitely was, especially because a lot of winter themes kind of sound similar, and like it's hard to place them in exactly which game.
I like that Terraria theme or whatever.
Yeah, that one's good.
Yeah, that one is really good. And for winter theme, that one goes hard.
Yeah, for sure. And it still sounds wintry with the bells and stuff. Yep.
Yeah, that was good.
Let's move on to Guess the Game. So we're going to be guessing games from 6 screenshots, and if we get it in the right series, the number will turn to gold, so we'll know we're on the right track. So, Alex, any thoughts on this black, white, and gray picture here?
No. I'm WarioWare. I feel like whenever it's like a funny art style, I just like that. What were you thinking?
I mean, I know Super Hot is black and white with red in it.
Oh, yeah.
But it doesn't look 3D, but I don't know. We could just throw that out there to see.
Yeah, screw it. Throw it out there.
Is it one word? Yes, Super Hot. No, it is not.
Tab. So what is it, a PC game?
And there's like fishing. Could this be, it looks like a spaceship. I never really played Among Us, but could it be Among Us?
Oh, maybe. That's a good guess. I know that's on everything, so.
Yeah. All right, let's see. It is not. It is a PC game. We have a little character here.
What is that thing?
I can't tell what this is. I wonder if it's like an Among Us clone kind of thing. I'm gonna guess.
Did it say it's not rated?
Yes, it did say not rated. I'm gonna say this is. I don't think this is it, but it's kind of got a similar art style. Ultimate Chicken Horse. That's
Ultimate Chicken Horse.
It's like a platformer where you play against your friends and build the level to get through. It's pretty cool, but party game stealth. So yes, this is probably like Among Us.
Looks like a platypus, like Phineas and Ferb game.
Oh, let's look at platypus. Maybe it's just platypus.
It's just platypus.
Let's see. Nope, and it definitely is an Among Us clone.
Oh yeah, host original. God,
let's look up secret. Actually, these are all ducks. Let's look up ducks.
Among ducks?
Maybe it's Goose Goose Duck.
Oh, maybe Goose Goose Duck, try it.
Oh, it was! Oh,
that is so dumb.
This is just Among Us with ducks. What the heck?
Goose. Why isn't it Duck Duck Goose?
I don't know, because there's something wrong and you have to figure out who's the... I don't know. Weird. All right.
That's dumb.
I'll take it. Okay. All right, let's see. What do we have here? What would this be?
That window looks familiar.
Thinking like maybe something like Fallout or post-apocalyptic. But it doesn't have the color looks different than maybe Fallout 4 if it is a Fallout, but I don't recognize
snowing?
it.
Is that snow or just marks on the
I think it's just
wall?
marks, but I can't tell for sure. Let's just throw out Fallout 4. I don't think it is, but I don't have a better guess. 84%. We have a guy here and a guy back there.
Was this Metro? I always guess
we can guess a Metro. It's going to be right one of these times.
Metro every week. I know.
Metro 2033. No. Okay, this is PS3. That's a hint.
What is this?
Killzone
or
whatever? Killzone 3 might be on the PS3. I don't know. Let's see.
Yeah.
Oh, it was Killzone 3. Very nice. That's another one we guess a lot, but it finally came up. That's funny. All right. 2 for 2.
I wonder if those games are good.
I feel like I've played one of them, and they're pretty decent shooter from what I remember.
Guerrilla Games?
Yeah. Okay. This is pretty grainy.
It is. I can never tell, though, if it's because it's zoomed or not.
Yeah.
What kind of, like, what architecture is that? Like, what is that?
Yeah, I can't really tell.
Nah. I can't tell if it's, like, grainy just because it's zoomed or not. I'm trying to think of, maybe...
I don't know why, but I'm going to go with it. Is there a Thor game? Like a Marvel's Thor? This looks like the storefront in
I'm
Thor
sure there
1.
is.
I don't know.
I'm sure there is.
Let's just see. Okay. We got a big house.
Weird.
I'm getting like PS1 vibes. Like,
yeah, definitely older.
Maybe
those are stairs going across,
like
or what?
Silent Hill or something, but it looks too bright.
Is it an older Final Fantasy game?
I don't think so, but maybe. I mean, I'm not too familiar with Final Fantasy. Well, 6 was like 2D, I think, and it's not. I'm pretty sure it's not 7. 8 looks better than this, but I don't know. Let's just throw it out, see what the next one is, because I don't have anything for this.
Okay.
Ooh, PC PS1. What is going on here?
Yes, PC and PS1.
What if this is like an old Tomb Raider?
Oh, it kind of does have that art style. I like that guess.
It's just the first one, I guess? I don't know. Let's see. Oh, it is a Tomb Raider.
Oh yeah, we would have gotten it here.
Yeah, for sure. No idea which one. Tomb Raider 2?
Tomb Raider 2. Why is there 2 Tomb Raiders? 2s.
2 Tomb Raider 2s. Let's see. Hey, there we go.
Yay!
That wasn't too bad.
Oh god, yeah, we would have. Oh my god, yeah, we would have.
Why does that dog sit on her? What is going on?
Teabagged her. Oh, well, that's wrong.
Yeah, I'm glad we got it here. That does not really give away.
It's because you saw her butt. That's why.
I guess so. It just looked like Lara Croft's butt, you know.
The butler. I should have guessed the Batman game. It's Batman.
Oh yeah,
it's Alfred.
There he is, Alfred. Oh man, not much to go on here. We got a cityscape going on back there.
Just Cause. Just Cause is another one we always guess.
Yeah, I want to say maybe Grand Theft Auto, but let's see the next one.
I can see Grand Theft Auto. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, try Grand Theft Auto.
Still getting Grand Theft Auto. Maybe 3?
Grand Theft Auto? Here, what do you Scooby-Doo? Grand Theft Auto?
Yeah.
San Andreas, maybe? Or 2?
Maybe. Do they have this big of... I guess. Yeah, let's just see if it's Grand Theft Auto.
I
Oh, it was San Andreas.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Very
I knew
nice.
it would have been Vice City.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it has the meme.
Yeah.
That's funny. A great choice for the moving section.
Oh, man.
All right, we're doing pretty good. And here's where we might lose it.
Is that a tree or a building?
Yeah. What? I wonder if this is an old RPG like Chrono Trigger, maybe? I never really played that one.
Screw it, throw it out there.
All right, let's see. No. 68%, so not a great game.
And an eagle
and a giant eagle
hawk or something.
Are these tracks? Is that Sonic and is that a 3? Is this Sonic 3?
It's just your mind just telling you what you want to see.
Yeah.
Tracks Sonic 3?
Okay, this is old. Now I'm getting like side-scroller platformer kind of.
This is called Eagle Journey.
Eagle. Twin Eagle.
Yeah.
Arcade. Oh, is this an old Gauntlet? Maybe?
Could be. Oh, I missed Gauntlet.
Just the first one, I guess?
Yeah.
It's not. Oh, this is this is a Blizzard game, isn't it? The Dwarves? Dwarf something? 3 Dwarfs or something?
The Dwarves? What? I haven't heard that one.
I don't know if that's it for sure. I know they made a dwarf or dwarves. The Dwarves, maybe? I don't know. It might not be it. 1998. Or sorry, 1989.
Are you dyslexic today?
Actually with numbers it's dyscalculia.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Nerd. I actually never knew that.
Yeah, that's a fact. Fun facts with VGA Podcast.
Fun facts. Caleb's fun fact of the day.
Yep.
This is, I don't know. Back to the Future. It looks like Marty McFly.
Oh, okay, I'm good with that.
I'm
actually,
serious, it does.
Yeah, I see it. Back to the Future, the game. Oh, Sega.
That would have been awesome.
You know what? I'm pretty sure in the Sonic openings, it shows this game in the Sonic movies when it's pulling out and it's the Sega stuff, but I have no idea what it's called.
Sega! Oh, yeah, no, in the beginning when it has a Sega logo.
Logo. Is it like Viking something? Volgar the Viking, maybe. That sounds familiar.
It does.
Golden Axe. Never heard of it.
Hey, you were right with the Sega though, with Sonic.
Yeah. I want to find the.
That looks funny.
Yeah, it does look pretty goofy.
Gauntlet was a good guess, and I wish. Did you ever play Gauntlet Legends?
Yeah.
Oh, I wish they would like remake that. Gauntlet was so fun.
Here somewhere they have, because I've seen it. I've like looked through and tried to figure out all the games. I'll have to find a better picture or get a video of it, because I'm pretty sure in here it showed that. I'm like, what is that Viking looking game? And then it comes up here. Well, now I know. It's Golden Axe.
There you go. It would. I mean, it's Sega would be on there.
Yeah. What the? Oh wait, we've done this. Okay. Age of Empires 3. I was like, what is it giving us? Okay. We got some tires. We've got some junk over here. You know what it weirdly reminds me of? Is Mass Effect a little bit.
Does it? Oh, I can see I can see that. Which one? First one?
Probably the first one, although I think we've had the first one now, or I did when I did the one on my own. But let's see if it's in the series. Oh, it is a Mass Effect.
So Mass Effect 2?
Yeah. Probably. Let's see. Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
I was like, there's something about this symbol and these boxes back here that are saying Mass Effect to me.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's a Reaper. Definitely would have got it there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, such a good game.
I need to beat that one.
Yes, you do. Okay. Is this...
That looks familiar. Is it a Far Cry game?
Ooh, yeah. I was thinking Resident Evil 4, but I don't think it is. Far Cry is a good guess.
Maybe Far Cry...
Like 2 or 1? It looks pretty old.
Yeah.
Let's try Far Cry 2. Ooh, it is a Far Cry. 73%. I wonder if this is the first one.
Is it Far Cry 3? Doesn't look like the first one.
Maybe it is Far Cry 3. Although I would have thought that got a better score. Well, let's see.
Oh, maybe.
Oh, it's newer.
Far Cry 6 then? Is 6 the newest one? I don't know.
Yes. Let's try it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, this looked grainy. It must be really zoomed in.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, this looks way different. Oh, there's John
Did you ever play
Carlo.
Far Cry 1? Oh, we would have sure got it there.
No, I think I played 2 was the first one I played.
Far Cry 1, it was such a different game. Like, Like, it had, like, it was more of, like, a monster game. Like, it was interesting. I watched my dad play it on the PC.
Oh.
When I was little, and it was like, you're on this island, and you have to figure out what's going on, and it's like an island where these scientists are like experimenting on humans, and it kind of turns them into like monsters.
Oh, weird.
So you're like fighting monsters on this island.
Yeah, that sounds way different.
They move from like mysticalness to more realism, I guess. Or not mysticalness, but like horrorness.
Yeah, non-realistic. That's interesting.
Yeah.
All right. Oh man, this looks familiar, but...
That's an alien ship?
Yep.
Beaming up something? I have no clue. Alien invasion.
Let's look up Alien. The art style reminds me of Scott Pilgrim for some reason. I don't know where Alien's come in that, but... Oh, no way!
Oh, it's funny, dude. How did you get that?
It looks like Scott Pilgrim's art style.
I think we've guessed that before, too.
Yeah. I never played that one. It looks cool, though. It has a cool art style. I've heard
good things about it.
You get, like, money from beating people up? Interesting.
Give me your money.
Okay, we got, like, 2 or 3 more. Okay, this looks really grainy.
It looks like that, I'm trying to think.
Is this a racing game, maybe? Like, are these telling...
What's that old Star Wars game that was on 64?
Shadows of the Empire?
Yeah. I don't know. It looks kind of like that, but I'm trying to think. Maybe. It's probably not, but...
I'm good with throwing that out and seeing what the next one is. That's a great game, by the way.
Yes, it is.
Oof.
Oh.
Is this Wave Racer?
Oh, Lord.
Is this water? And there's, like, stands.
If it is, I haven't played this one.
Wave Race? Let's see. Okay. PS1 racing game. It's really hard to see what these pictures are of.
And how it's not rated. Interesting.
Weird. I'm assuming it's a racing game. It sure does look like it.
It looks like it, yeah. Maybe.
This isn't Twisted Metal, is it?
That would be rated, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
I feel like we had a PS1 racing game recently.
We did.
Maybe we did.
It was the
Didn't
Wipeout.
we guess like Wipeout or something?
Yeah.
Or that's what it was.
This could be Wipeout 1.
Screw it, just try. Yeah, because the other one was Wipeout 2097, right?
Or I think it was Wipeout 3. I think we guessed Wipeout 2048.
Oh, that's right.
Oh
my
this
God.
is back-to-back Guess the Games where we have had Wipeout.
I know.
That's funny.
That's funny. Oh, see? Process of elimination. We're detectives, man. Didn't we have a PS1 racing game on this?
Yeah, good memory. I just finished editing it, and I didn't even think that this could be it. Okay.
Come on. How are we going to guess something with this? You can't even see anything. This is orange. Like, seriously.
This is something on Mars. What's a game on Mars besides Doom? Because I don't think... This is Mars or Die.
Yes.
90%.
I don't recognize that.
I wonder if it's like an Unreal Tournament. This has a 90%. Just do the first one. Oh, PS2. We got Weak. I wonder if this is like a Shin Megami Tensei or even an older Persona. This kind of looks Persona-y.
The writing, yeah, that definitely looks Persona-y.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's look up Shin Megami Tensei. Let's just do 2. I wonder if it would give us it if it's also Persona. But let's just see. Ooh, okay. I think this is Persona 4. This
is PS3 or PS2?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because there...
PS2.
Would it be Persona 3 then?
I've played Persona 3 and I don't recognize either of these characters. I played the new one.
Mm-hmm. Then maybe you're right. Maybe just Persona 4.
I feel like it might be. Yes, okay. That's the one I haven't played.
Nice.
Interesting. Very cool. All right, let's try and get one more right, and then we'll be done. This is Valorant. I don't think so, but you can like knife into the wall and make it look kind of like this.
Oh yeah, that's all I would do at the beginning. Everyone does that.
75%.
What world? This is Fruit Ninja.
Oh, honestly, not a bad guess. Sure. Just regular old Fruit Ninja. Oh, whoa! Yeah. Very nice.
Woo!
Awesome. Good end. Good end.
Yes. That's great.
Platform mobile, yep. All right.
Nice. How many did we miss?
Let's see. So we got the first one. We missed Golden Axe.
Oh, yeah.
I think that might have been the only one we missed, because this was from last week. And this one is from, a different time. So we only missed one.
Wow.
We just missed the Sega game on our Sonic episode. Oh.
I know. How ironic.
But yeah, we did good on that one. That was fun.
Yeah, that was a good one. Sweet.
Okay. So, you beat Lies of P.
Yes, sir, I did.
Tell me what you thought.
Fast, I feel like.
Yeah, I honestly just beat it again last night too. Like, I finished my playthrough.
Did you get the ending you wanted?
Yes, I got the new ending and fought the new boss. It was a very cool boss. Very fun.
Nice. Yeah, I need to get that ending. I really liked it. I loved it, I should say. Not even just like. It's so addicting.
Yeah,
these Souls-like games, man. There's a reason. You know, it's a whole thing. Like, I don't know where I saw it, that like people like with depression and stuff play these games because it helps with like depression and stuff for them. Like,
I could totally see it.
It's because you're like, I could see it too, but it makes sense because
it like gives you a really good sense of like getting better and overcoming odds, and I could totally see that helping depression.
Yeah, like that's just a random little thing I just saw when I was looking this game up.
Yeah, but, that's cool.
I really liked it, and I saw the last chapter 11. I saw people complaining about it, and I could see where people are coming from, like. But like people are saying, oh, it's just like an overlong level, or enemies are thrown there non-strategically just to make it hard. And I get that, but at the same time, you're climbing a tower and you kind of expect just a tower of monsters.
Yeah, I mean, it is the Alchemist's tower, so that kind of makes sense to me. But it does go. That tower is so big; it goes on forever. It
goes on a little. After I fought the middle of the tower boss, with the lightning or whatever. I'm like, okay, I must be getting close. Then you find what's his face,
Geppetto,
and it gives you the key. I'm like, okay, now I must finally. This is it. And then you keep climbing. My lord,
I know. Playing through it again, I was like, man, I forgot how many enemies, because it feels like you should just go from Luxasia to Geppetto to the end boss. But it's like there's still more guys.
I'm like, holy crap. And the final boss, believe it or not, I beat it on my second try. I didn't struggle too much.
The first time I played it, I beat the first boss on my first try. Yep.
Ah, okay. See, it took me a second try, I think.
Yeah.
No. The final boss took me one try. It was the other boss. The mid boss is harder for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, the lightning chick.
I think she's
one
of the hardest. Yeah. Whatever she's one of the hardest bosses.
She took me a few tries.
Yeah, she's tough.
And the final boss, it took one or two tries. I don't remember.
Luxasia took me a few tries, and then I realized you could parry the lightning she shoots at you, and that made it way easier because it parries it back at her. I figured that out too. Yep.
It reminded me of Zelda.
Yeah.
I really liked it. I still think the hardest boss for me was the freaking swamp boss. Well, besides maybe the lightning chick.
Yeah, I think Luxasia is the hardest, and then the swamp monster is the second hardest. Yep.
Man, I struggled with that swamp monster.
The decay on that thing is my most annoyed. That's the thing that makes me the most annoyed. Like having to fix my weapons midway through the fight because it's like destroying it. That's so annoying.
I don't know. That's when I just popped those like instant fix or whatever.
Yeah.
Why do all Souls games have to have a swamp area?
Yep, this one definitely does.
But I really enjoyed it, dude. Like I like, you know me, I like linearity. I don't think this does, like, it's not Dark Souls 1, where Dark Souls 2 is linear, but it's not, like, just because the way the map is, the way the map makes everything connect. This isn't necessarily like that linear. This is kind of like a straight line linear.
Yeah.
Like, it really is. But I don't mind it. I loved it.
I liked how, like, it's very linear, but they keep, like, doubling back to the stargazers. Like, there's always a shortcut. They do a really good job of that and having it all seem interconnected within the particular chapters.
Yeah, within that chapter. Like, the chapters kind of don't, like, you can't get to other chapters in different ways or anything, but like within the chapter, I agree. It does a good connectivity. And I liked the P organ stuff. I really thought
the upgrade
that was an interesting way to upgrade, and I love how you can mix and match blades and handles.
Yeah, that's really cool. What weapon did you stick? Did you stick with that same weapon, or did you change it?
I did. So I stuck with the pipe wrench and the police baton.
Yep.
Or police handle, and I did upgrade the holy with the sword you have.
Yeah, that one's a good one.
I did upgrade that fully, and I was gonna try it because I wanted the trophy. Anyways, but I was gonna try it, but I was so far into it with the wrench. So I think if I do a new game plus, well, after I go around and finish some things, I'll start a new game plus event like one day, and I'll probably use that weapon.
Yeah, I actually switched, or I might try different. To the pistol rock drill. That one is pretty good. It has, when you hold the R2, it does like multiple attacks out as long as you're holding the stamina, as long as you have enough stamina. And that was really fun because it was totally different from the other weapons I've used. So
interesting.
That's what I finished off the game with.
That's why I want to play. I was tempted to keep playing, but there's just so many other games I have to play. Like after I beat it.
Yep.
I did love the tease at the end though. Like we were texting about it, and I feel like it's such a good. Like obviously we just watched Wicked too, so that
true.
like in the Oz mood, but like even besides that, like I feel like Oz is such a perfect choice for like a second game.
Yeah, it would be a really unique take on it, and that would be cool. Playing as Dorothy, that would be pretty awesome.
Yeah, and that's what I'm wondering if like, so I'm assuming you'd play as Dorothy, but I wonder if like we're gonna go to actual Oz, or there's no way you're gonna stay in Crate or Krat or whatever.
Krot,
right?
yeah, it did show Krot, the Hotel Krot, but I would imagine they'd probably go to Oz.
But maybe she just like, I don't know, maybe she just takes Pinocchio or P or whatever with her. I don't know, but I just love the tease.
Yeah, it's a really cool tease,
and I think that'd be so. That would be. Yeah, I can't wait. And the fact that I was reading this developer's like first big game.
Yeah,
like
it's a
that's
Korean.
Insane. How did they do so good?
Developer, I think. Yeah, I don't know. They nailed it.
Its first major game, and I was reading some people's complaint where it's too similar to Dark Souls. I'm like, look, if it was that easy to make something too similar to Dark Souls, we'd have a lot more like this.
It's true. Yeah.
It's not that easy.
Yeah, agreed.
And that's like saying a platformer is trying to copy like a Mario game, you know?
Yeah.
I really, really enjoyed it. And yeah, and then I don't know why, but after that, I booted up Hogwarts Legacy.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why. I think I saw something on like my YouTube reel or something, and then the algorithm, and I saw more and more of it. Yeah. And it just made me want to play it again.
Okay.
And so now I'm playing that. I'm like 10 hours into that already.
Nice.
And that game is so odd to me because for me, it's more of like a listen to like it's almost like there's so much to collect in that game. I don't know if you remember.
Yep.
It's almost like a collect-a-thon RPG, and so it's a good game for me when like football's on, or if like Kara's watching, my wife's watching a Christmas movie, and I use it on my Portal.
Yeah,
my PlayStation Portal, and which, by the way, fun fact, I played about 90% of Lies of P on my PlayStation Portal.
Wow, that's cool.
And that says something because I'm telling you, the input lag is pretty good on the Portal. You don't really notice a difference.
You would need it to be pretty good to play that.
Yep, I beat 90% of the game was on my Portal. Like, so I'm telling you, man, the Portal's freaking awesome.
Yeah.
I was curious. I'm like, I wonder if I'll be able to play this on the Portal, because I feel like some games, like, you wouldn't be able to.
Yeah, I would guess that too. Nice.
It's like it ran like butter, perfect.
That's awesome.
But anyways, Hogwarts Legacy is what I'm playing now, and it's addicting, man. I'm not gonna lie. Like, yeah, I mean, it's not like I know people who are obsessed with it, and I honestly think it's kind of a bare bones game. Mm-hmm. Like, once you get past the fact that you get to explore Hogwarts and all that, it's an okay game, but it's fun to play in the background.
Yeah, I could see that. I honestly thought the first 10, 15 hours were the best, just exploring Hogwarts, and then I definitely fell off hard after that.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, that's what everyone says, and I'm trying to unlock like all the puzzles in Hogwarts and just kind of get all the smaller stuff, and it's okay. I mean, it's good, but it's not. I don't know. Sure. I hope they expand on it in a future game, because it will. I mean, it's already sold, I think, like 38 million copies or something. Yeah. So there'll be a second game.
Yeah, makes sense.
Anyways, what about you? I know you said you beat Lies of P.
Yeah.
Have you played more Metaphor?
I played a little bit, but I mostly just switched over to Lies of P because I wanted to beat it and beat it around the same time as you, so it was fresh. Mm-hmm. How long did it take you to beat Lies of P? Because I forget how long it took me my first playthrough.
Mine, I think it says, I'll tell you right now, let me open my PlayStation app. Okay. I believe it was 27 hours.
Okay. Because my second playthrough was 17, so I shaved off
26 hours, it says. Okay. 26.
Okay. Yeah, because the second one felt way faster. Like, I just knew where stuff was. I knew the boss attacks.
Well, I'm sure I could see that. And I got 61% of the trophies, so not bad.
Nice.
So 31 trophies out of there. So, and some of them you have to replay the game.
Yeah.
But, yeah, no. So, I took my time with it, too, and I beat it in 26 hours.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, which is, I need to get back to
that's
Metaphor.
a sweet spot for me.
Yeah, that's true. Normally after 30, it's too long for you, like with all the kids and stuff.
Or like a new game comes out and like I want to play the new game, but Lies of P. I mean, I will say with the Souls-like games, I'm telling you, man, there's something. These games are so addicting to me. Like I get more addicted to this than any type of game. Yeah, like. I could have played 80 hours of Lies of P and been still wanting more.
Yeah, same.
Like, these freaking games are addicting, man.
Yeah, they are.
I know. And then I was gonna get Elden Ring, but it's not on sale. I should have got it on Black Friday.
Dang.
Because I don't have it. And
yeah.
I need to get that with the DLC and prep of the
Night Rain.
The new Night Rain.
Did you see that Night Rain? You can only play it 1 player or 3 player. You can't play it 2 player.
I did see that.
That's
so we're
annoying.
gonna have some rando with us.
I guess so. Or maybe we can convince Brandon or Dalen or someone to join us.
Dalen might. Brandon, I doubt.
Yeah, he doesn't have the patience for those games.
No, I was talking to him the other day and telling him like my favorite types of games are Dark Souls. He's like, "Yeah, you're crazy, man." I'm like, dude, I'm telling you, man.
Yeah, he'll get there. I feel like as we've gotten older, we've gotten more into him. So maybe as when he gets our age, or he won't.
I tried. It took me a good 2 or 3 tries to get into Dark Souls because I tried it when I was in high school. I tried it one time, I think, when we were living together.
Yeah.
And then Elden Ring came out, and that kind of sparked it back up.
Yep.
I played Demon Souls. Demon Souls on the PS5 got me into it a little bit.
Okay.
When the PS5 first came out, I don't know if you remember, Demon Souls came out with it.
Mm-hmm.
And with that one, I followed a guide, like straight up, like I was on YouTube while I was playing, following a guide. And honestly, that helped a lot for me to understand the game.
Yeah. Especially because
the game style.
The first Souls, there's like different things you have to watch out for, especially for like the quests and stuff. The quests are so weird in those games.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so like that's what started it, but then Elden Ring is what truly got me in to the Souls games. Yeah,
before Elden Ring came out, I played Bloodborne. I didn't beat it, but that's what like Elden Ring was what got me to want to play it. And Elden Ring was what really got me into it. And then I went back and replayed all of them. The hardest one to get into was Sekiro. That took me like 3 tries.
I want to try that again, but I'm so scared to try it again because I've already tried it twice.
Honestly, after Lies of P, it might be a good one to go to with the deflection stuff.
Yeah, I actually did good. I always saw people were complaining that the parrying was hard, but I actually found the parrying easy in Lies of P.
Yeah, it feels really good.
Yeah, like I thought it felt. For me, parrying in Dark Souls is harder. Yeah,
for sure. In Sekiro, it's weird because it's at the same time both easier and harder. It's like easier timing, or like you have less end lag if you mess it up, so you can like try a couple times if they're like winding up. But some of the attacks come so fast that you have to like really go like deflect much more than Lies of P. Okay. But man, that game, once you get it,
to try it again, dude.
Once you get it though, once it clicks, it is the most satisfying game. It is so good.
Okay. Maybe I'll install it, and then one of these days I'm feeling a little something. Maybe I'll try it again. But I'm scared. I'm scared to try it because I want to like it, and I don't want to keep being disappointed.
Yeah, I think you'll know when the time is right. That's how I was. I was like, okay,
I'll know.
And you just have to keep going until you get to. For me, it was like I just had to get to one specific boss, and then just like learn it completely. And then once I got that boss down, it was like, oh, I understand this game. Yep.
Yeah. Huh. Well, I'm gonna install it, and I'm gonna because I believe you have it, right? Because I've tried it like last year, I think.
Yeah, I do have it.
Yeah, so I'll install it, and I still never beat Bloodborne either.
You need to do that too. That's a great game.
I know. I do need to do that too. I got a good. I don't know. How long is that game? I feel like I got to go like 10 hours in, 5 to 10 hours in.
It's probably 30 hours.
Yeah, so I got maybe a third of the way. But yeah, maybe I will.
32 and a half is what it says is the average.
Okay, but I feel like Lies of P is too similar. Like atmosphere as Bloodborne, so I need to switch it up. Maybe I will try maybe I'll try. Was it Sekiro? Maybe I will try that again. Yeah, I'm scared to try it again.
It is definitely
it's just
different.
That game's intimidating to me because I feel like I'm finally getting good at Souls games, and I play that, and it's like I'm back to the beginning, man.
Yeah, it does feel like that for sure.
So, but that's gonna be that'll be my.
You have to remember, hesitation is defeat in that game. They say that a lot, but it's true. Like, you just gotta go for it.
Just go for it.
Yep.
I'll try. I'm gonna install it, and then one of these days when I'm filling up, I'll it'll be a good Hogwarts Legacy, and that will be a good.
There you go.
Bouncing off each other.
I need to get back to Metaphor now. I took a break, like almost a week break to finish Lies of P, but man, Metaphor's good.
I know I need to play Metaphor too, but I know once I play that, I'm gonna be playing that for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of all I've been playing now too.
Yep. Same.
Now just gonna watch the Cardinals game here in a few minutes.
Cardinals. I don't have the Chargers
Cardinals.
to watch. They already played.
Oh, you guys! I feel like you guys are always on like primetime games.
Yeah, I think it's the Jim Harbaugh effect.
The Jim Harbaugh effect, apparently.
Yep.
I'm like, dang, Thursday night, and they moved freaking Cardinals to Saturday night next week, which I hate.
Oh, they moved the Chargers too. I didn't realize they moved both of them. Dang it! So are they on at the same time?
Yeah. No, I think the Chargers are on at 1.
Okay.
Or 1 my time.
11 and 6. Okay, so at least they're on at different times.
But like, it doesn't start till like 8:15 my time.
Yeah,
I know it's
sucks.
Saturday, but
Still.
Number one, I just hate primetime games for my team.
Yeah.
I feel like they suck on primetime games.
Yeah, I get that.
Number 2, it's late. And number 2, it's like against 3, it's against the Rams. Ugh. And the funny thing is, I don't know why. I mean, I guess they have to flex it so far ahead, but that game might not even matter after this week.
Yeah, that's true. I hate the scheduling, the flexing and stuff. It's so annoying.
Yeah, I don't know, because that game's either going to be the most fun game to watch because it could be for like the division almost.
Yeah.
Or it's going to be like the most pointless game to watch.
Yep.
And today it's a trap game for the Cardinals, man.
Who are they playing?
The Panthers.
Oh, yes, that is a trap game.
And we always suck against the Panthers. And
yeah,
it's just a trap game in general. Yeah, so it's a trap game, man.
I hate that. Last week was a trap game for my team. Freaking Buccaneers.
You guys weren't. Oh, last week? Oh my god, dude. That was awful.
Yeah.
And honestly, the first half of this past Thursday,
it was pretty bad.
You guys, like, it was pretty bad.
Yeah, they completely changed it up.
I was going through like the Chargers on at Bleacher Report, like all the comments and stuff, and people, man, these Charger fans were so mad. Like, oh, Harbaugh's a bust. Oh, this team is
that's stupid.
This team like, dude.
I understand why, but there's a lot of Doomer Charger fans that as soon as the other team scores a touchdown, they're like, it's over, we're done, we lose. Which I get that sometimes, but it's pretty.
A lot of the comments, at halftime, like, Chargers got a Charger at the end of the season.
Yeah, I have a little more hope now with Harbaugh because I have seen them make changes at halftime, and
hope is your worst enemy.
Yeah. Yeah.
You guys, if you would have lost last week, I could see where the doom and gloom's coming.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
Like 2 weeks in a row, losing that bad, at least playing the way you guys were playing.
I was ready for it. I kind of was expecting, like, I did not see how we could give up like 30-something, 40-something points without scoring, and so it was tough.
I can't believe you guys lost that much to the Bucs. Man.
Yeah, it was a trap game, and that's fully what it was.
Every team has that. Every, I guess, decent non-Chiefs and Lions have that kind of. Screw the Chiefs.
But all right, we should probably head out so we can watch that. So, thanks everyone for joining us, and we will talk to you next week.
Peace.